Thank you very much, Lescan Corla. Minister, there's, when it comes to the finance bill, you look at where money has gone in this country. And I tried today to get that conversation going with Minister Paschal O'Donoghue, and he wasn't having it, of course, because you have no accountability to quite a lot of the money that's out there. And there is a lot of money out there. There's no point in saying that there isn't. But my God, you've thrown into health, you've thrown to OPW, thrown to Isca, and no accountability. And that's what people are asking for. Why do I have to stand up in the Dáil and use my leader's questions here today and talk about 5 wastewater plants in West Cork that are spewing raw sewage into the water where people are swimming, or into the play parks where people are young people are playing? So why would I do that? If there was accountability from day one and a vision for the people of Shannon Vale, Rosscarbery, Dunmanway, Ballygolly, that this starts in 2 years and it ends in 2.5 years, that's accepted. That's accountability. But there is no accountability. We may have you in a programme in 25 and 29, but we may not have you there. Some are waiting 27 years, 25 years, 20 years, 15 and 10. It's an astonishing situation we find ourselves in. And we look at other areas where there's no accountability. I mean, there's a lady rang me, a lovely elderly lady rang me that's been a number of years in a nursing home and is in a nursing home in Clonakilty the other day, and she was imagining about the wastage of pouches. And yes, she made me, I had to laugh, was, are everyone in this government on drugs? She said to me, a woman inside in a nursing home that's keeping a close eye as to what's going on in this country, and the upset and the foolish spending that's going on there. And I look at in roads ourselves with our budget in Cork County is one of the lowest, I'd say, per any county in the country, and no matter what government comes into place, it makes no difference. But I look at the promises that each of these politicians, whether they're TDs or senators, have made to the people of Bandon, that they'd have a northern relief road and a southern relief road in Bandon. Never happened. They'd have a relief road for Shannon, never happened. They'll have a relief road from Bantry, never happened. The people of Bantry gets flooded. 1988, they were promised a flood relief scheme. Fast forward, your minister came down again. Recently, he made another lot of promises going around. Your councillors are going around, patting people on the back, and your senator and your TDs telling people, we'll look after you. And nothing done. The people, the same businesses get flooded. Time in, time out. You saw the VAT, the people here with the VAT 9 came up yesterday from 13.5%. Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael and the Greens rose the VAT. Nobody else. It was at 9%. These people were struggling at 9%, Minister. And he rose the VAT rate. And you hear now again, I'd say, opposing a motion this evening to lower it again. How can he do that? And he'll go out there and he'll tell the people, I think Minister Martin is saying, we need to relook at this. Relook at it? He needs to relook at his own position. If he thinks he can call the Irish people like that, they're furious, and they're genuinely furious. They're up here protesting to save their livelihoods, save their staff's livelihoods, whether they're cafes, whether they're pubs, whether they're restaurants, hairdressers. They're small business people, and they're the life and soul of rural Ireland. And you've forgotten rural Ireland, that's your problem. And they're the life and soul, and many people told me in Dublin, and I've met them in Dublin, in the cities, that they're struggling also, and there's businesses closing down here. So you've really turned your back on people. And there's a savage annoyance, and people mention here quite a lot about the carers allowance and the means testing. That is a serious issue, Minister, in fairness, and this is an opportunity to set this right. You're caring for someone just because your husband is a farmer, or your husband has a job, or vice versa. The husband is a home carer and the wife has a good job that's out there working. You can't get anything for looking after that person at home, the loved one, or the neighbour, or whoever it is. That's not good enough. And at the same time, we have no funding for community hospitals, nothing in the budget for community hospitals for where there are situations where we have an elderly population growing, and there's community hospitals with the same 21 or 51 or 41 beds, and in some situations like Clonakilty probably has dropped 40, 50 beds in the last 20 years, and there's no funding in here to look after those people.